see if we can find a spot here. I'll give you a good look-see at it.
Guitar in the back, I was gonna make it big, make money by the sack. Coming out of Tulsa, a waitress in a bank, a record label man came knocking one day with a paper in his hand, and he said,
this little rock formation here is Skull Cave. I don't know why they call it Skull Cave, to be honest. It doesn't really look like a skull, and I've seen some people walk past also commenting the same thing. It doesn't really look like a skull. But what is significant about it is that Skull Cave was formed by waves of water rushing up in there, which is because the lake used to be 221 feet higher way back when, and the water used to wash in here and made that cave. Now the water is receded, and obviously this is up on top of a hill, so that's pretty significant. So we're going to continue on our little walk here and head to Fort Huron.
This is now or never. I hope it's understood. So get while the getting is good. When we were done cutting the record, the first single was a go. And before I knew what was going on, it was on the radio.
Okay, so gotten to the top of the steps, and here, Fort Huron. Wow, or Fort Holmes, I'm sorry. Fort Holmes. Wow. This one's actually kind of cool looking, with the wood like that and the spikes coming out. Very cool. Wow. We're gonna catch your breath here, and then see about getting in here. 1812, on the island's highest point, the blockhouse and stockade were built by the British and named Fort George. It was the bulwark of British defenses in 1814. Was repulsed when the American attack repulsed. After the war, the Americans renamed the post in honor of Major Holmes, who was killed during the American assault in 1814. The fort was not maintained by the Americans, however. The present blockade is not the original building. Oh, so not original, a reconstruction. A little bit sad, but cool to see what it would have looked like. I guess you can't expect wood outside to hold up for hundreds of years without being replaced. But also, look at the views from up here, which is probably obviously why they would build it up here. As you can see in the water, boats coming in a lot of directions, almost every direction from up here. Okay, so let's go into the reconstruction. It says reconstruction of Fort Holmes, which was finished in 2015. No.
You go ahead and do it. I'll start feeding him.
Okay. Okay. So much more basic looking fort And the last one we were in, this is really just more of a outpost of some sort. Just a main building with the walls around, just for looking, acting as a lookout. Another thing I noticed here is, I was curious if anybody knows, so I haven't really been able to find it, is this is Mackinac Island State Park. But at one point, this place was called Mackinac Island National Park. And I did not know that there was any national parks that lost their name. But apparently this was a national park at one point, and then they decided not so much. So if you know anything about that, let me know in the comments below. I'm curious what happened, if there's any other national parks that lost their national park status. Okay, let's go inside the main building here. Just check it out real quick. So we can see, okay, the first reconstruction here. See, 1936, they reconstructed it. Okay, so there was one. And the current reconstruction, 2014, 2015, so it must have gone out of repair at some point. So here in this old picture, 1817, you can see it right there with the other fort there. Huh. Cool. So we're going to continue on. We're about at the highest point of the island now. We're going to check out another point up the way here, and then head down to the coast on our way back into town. So stay with us. Yeah, more checking out Mackinac Island.
There's no reason not to. I really think I should just get while the getting is good. This is now or never. It is understood. Let's get while the getting is good. Just get while the getting is good. Get while the getting is good.
Okay, so we are arriving at what I believe is probably the coolest part of our trip here. I think the most visit is the fort that we did earlier, but to me this is what we were most excited about, is the Arch Rock. So looks like they're building or have built some type of visitor center here. Lots of carriages have been passing us and tours and stuff like that along the way. So should be lots of people here. Okay. Milliken Nature Center. Okay, they got some restrooms and things there. Okay, let's see. Arch Rock. Lots of people here, so bear with us.
Don't worry, he's a slave.
Oh yeah, right here. They get you right up to it, don't they?
How you doing? How you doing? Mini chop,
Let's see if we can find a spot here. I'll give you a good look-see at it. Thanks. Here we go. All the way down. Pretty cool. You can see even there's a road down here too. Cool. Let's head up and see what's over here. It's just to get another view of it or what? It's supposed to be a good view from up here. Wow. And here you go. Wow. Look how clear that water is. Some pretty clear water. Yeah, you can see some people somewhere right here swimming.
Oh, they're swimming.
You can actually see the bottom there where they're standing too. It's very clear. And even over here you can see where it's clear. Cool. Now getting to the end, it's gonna take a bit, so we're just gonna turn around because it's good enough view. Cool spot. So we're gonna start heading down into town here so that we can start heading back. Gotta get back, get some dinner, probably at St. Eustace, but we're gonna stop in town for just a short little walk because we didn't see all of town when we were there. So that is going to be our little walking tour here on Mackinac Island. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a really cool place. Things that we've noticed: one, you spend a lot of your time avoiding walking in horse manure. Two, it's an awesome location if everybody could bike, either bringing over your own bike or renting a bike here. Obviously that is well known that you bike here. It would be a great stop for a family if you all have the ability to bike and get around the island. You don't necessarily need to stay on the island. If you can, awesome. If not, get here in the early morning and you can spend all day exploring this cool place, seeing the downtown, getting lunch or dinner, and seeing all the sights and forts and such all around the island. We showed you what you can get to, you know, within a decent amount of walking, if you're able to walk well, in the time we had. Oh man, that looks good. But there's so much more here, and it gives us time, something to do for the next time when we come back through. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button now. Comment if you made it this far into the video. Comment, let me know you made it. Tell me anything I'm missing. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We got plenty more. We're on a real long, month-long here vacation. We're heading out to North Dakota, South Dakota, probably dip into Wyoming and Montana a little bit as well. So we got some really cool adventures coming up over the next series of videos, so stay with us. Lots of hiking, lots of things to do, and you want to be here with us. So until then, we'll see you in the next one.